Hey Killer Bees, it's Paula B from PaulaBFitness.com, and on tap today, you guys, it's the first workout of 2017 and just moved January. So today I have for us a very beginner-friendly, simple, but not really very easy body weight strength workout. That means that you are not going to need any equipment at all, and I do have a nice warm-up for us. So when you're ready for this one, I'm totally ready. Let's go. All right, you guys, let's get right into it. We're going to get things started with some mobility work while I tell you about the day, and that means some big arm circles. Really thinking about pulling from your chest to get those elbows all the way up next to your ears each and every time. So you guys, we are getting things rocking this year with a very simple workout. And what that means is that I don't have any timers buzzing at us. I don't have a whole lot of fancy equipment, but I do have plenty of sweat for us. This is the basics. We are doing squats, push-ups, and sit-ups. I mean, that sounds super simple, right? Except I've got 3 great variations on each of those exercises. Let's do some arm crossers as well, so that we are going to get a little bit tricky by the time we're done. I've also got a little teeny tiny bit of cardio for us today, just to make sure that our muscles stay nice and warm and supple while we are working out. You guys, this one is a great way to start off the year. We're just going to get in, get sweaty, and then move on about our day. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. So here's what it looks like. We're going to do 3 rounds of a circuit, but the circuit actually changes each time. So I've got 4 exercises. We've got jumping jacks, squats, push-ups, and sit-ups, just like I said. We're doing 3 different modifications or variations on those themes for this workout. Let's do some booty kickers, and then we will be just about warmed up. Now our first exercise is a little bit of cardio, so you can call it a continued warm-up. If you'd like a little bit more to make sure that your heart rate is up and make sure that your muscles are really ready for this workout, I've got an extended warm-up for you here on screen that you're welcome to click over to. Otherwise, we're going to get things going with 10 goofy jacks. That's a little squat, and both hands come up while one foot goes out. 1 on each side equals 1, and we are going to get to 10. There's 2, and 3, bringing that heart rate up gently, not moving too fast, but not moving too slow. There's 4, and 5, and 6, there's 7, there's 8, 9, and that means that this one right here is 10. Excellent. Coming up next is plain old squats. Feet just about hip width apart. You're going to push your hips back before pulling them down. There's 1. We're going to do 10, and 2, and 3. Going as low as you can go each and every time. There's 4. And 5. It's early in the workout. I'm not getting too low just yet. There's 6. And 7. There's 8. That's 9. And that means this one is 10. Excellent job. Come on down on the ground. Coming up next is push-ups. And yes, we're just doing plain old push-ups, which means I'm going to do the modified version on my knees. I know that we've got 3 rounds of this today, and I'm not going to burn myself out on the first one. So, however you need to modify, if you'd like to be on an elevated surface or even doing them on the wall, is totally okay with me. First one's done. There's 2, and 3. Thinking about good posture. There's 4, and 5. Neck is nice and neutral. Body's a nice straight line. That one's 7, just a couple more. There's 8, chest all the way down each and every time. There's 9, and check it out, that one's 10. Great job. Coming up next is sit-ups, and we are starting with the easiest version of sit-ups, which is just plain old crunches on your backs. Hands behind your head, and really thinking about getting your chest to the ceiling versus trying to get your head to your knees. There's 2. Keeping your head up, your chest out. There's 3. Really squeezing from those abdominals. That one's 4. And 5. Really kind of pausing at the top there. Squeeze. That one's 6. And squeeze. There's 7. Crunch. That one's 8. Good job. There's 9. And you guys, that one is 10. As promised, that was the entire first circuit. And you guys, because we're going like hard, harder, hardest, that was actually a no repeat. We're not going to come back to that. We're going to do a whole new version of those jumping jacks coming up next, which is modified jacks. That's a lot faster than goofy jacks. So both hands and 1 foot. There's 1. And yes, I'm still counting it the hard way. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heart rate's really coming up with this one. There's 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right. Coming up next is a harder version of squats, which means we're going to have our feet close together. Not actually touching like I just did there, but we're going to have our feet really, really close together. Still going to push those hips back and push them down, but it's a whole lot harder to get low on this, isn't it? And squat. There's 2. Oh, my feet really want to come out wider, but we're keeping them close together. There's 3. There's 4. Good job. Thinking about good form. There's 5. Knees do not come over your toes. There's 6, and that means your hips push back, back, back. There's 7 each and every time. I know, even when you get tired. There's 8. I know, I'm doing these squats too. There's 9. And that one is 10. Awesome. All right, you guys. A little bit tougher in the push-up department. This is offset push-ups. We're going to do 5 on each side for a total of 10 push-ups. And what that means is that we're going to get in that push-up position, and then we're going to put one hand a little bit further out. I'm starting with the left hand just because it's right there. Doesn't matter which one you do. Oh, still getting that chest to the ground. First one's done. There's 2. There's 3. You can really feel the work differently. There's 4. And oh my goodness, there's 5. Put your hands back together where they would normally go. Get your knees back to where they would normally go. Mine were slipping around. And then offset the other side. Here we go. Down and up. There's 6. And 7. Still having good form. There's 8. And 9. Elbows are coming out.